The EU wants to be put on the same list that Canada and Mexico are on. In other words, it wants to be exempt from these U.S. metal tariffs. So, EU leaders say over the next few days, European diplomats will be meeting with their U.S. counterparts to try to get Europe not to have to pay these metal export taxes. If that doesn't work, the EU says it's going to move forward with its Plan B, and Plan B is its retaliatory actions. That's filing a complaint with the WTO, and while that is being arbitrated, it's going to impose its own tariffs on American products that are imported here to Europe. The proposed list of products that it will tax include iconic things like Levi jeans, Florida orange juice, and Kentucky distilled bourbon. Obviously, that's all designed to send a political message because many of these products are from typically red American states. But still, even though European leaders are very angry with this tariff plan from the U.S. president, leaders across this continent are trying to calm the waters here. On Friday, German Chancellor Angela Merkel was in Munich, and clearly she's trying to ratchet down the rhetoric. Now, even if the U.S. president ends up exempting Europe from these tariffs, it looks like his announcement on Thursday to go ahead with these taxes did put some pressure on what is historically a very fond and warm relationship between Washington and Brussels. And that's because when he made this tariff announcement on Thursday from the White House, he had a few jibs and jabs aimed at Europe there. He said there are some partners, some key allies of the U.S. that even though we work very closely with on security and trade, they're not paying their fair share of defense, and the U.S. is really propping them up, and the U.S. is being taken advantage of by them. Clearly, that was a reference to his anger at some NATO member countries that don't pay their GDP quotas on defense. We've heard President Trump say that before he was president during the campaign trail, but again, he brought that issue up while making this tariff announcement. So clearly, he still has some beef when it comes to the EU. Kevin Osbeck, CGTN, Brussels.